Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to another Tuesday video, or Journey into Obscura, as Bubs Comics likes to call it. And it's actually, that's a well described, because if you're looking for hot comics, this probably isn't the video for you. But if you're looking for lesser known and interesting, hopefully, aspects of comics, then you're in the right channel. But regardless, welcome all of you who have supported me, and all you new ones who hopefully will be supporting or watching in the future. So today I thought I would go and delve into one of the aspects of comics that is near and dear to my heart and that I really enjoy, and that is the promotional, giveaway, send away, public service announcement, those kinds of issues that you wouldn't get necessarily, certainly not the first run at like an LCS, right? A lot of these are tie-ins with products or certain restaurants or stores, etc., or just have tie-ins to other products or other aspects rather than just the characters themselves. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this video on X-Men related promotionals. We'll just say promotionals, even though that encompasses all those other types of comics, and perhaps in a future episode I'll get into the distinctions there, and premiums are another one. And if you're an X-Men fan, and a lot of us are, most of these are not canon, right, to the X-Men lore, but they are interesting sidelines for sure, and some of them are sets that you can build. They have very short runs, or very, usually 4 issues, etc. So I thought it would be interesting to sort of show this off, and certainly this is not an exhaustive list of all the X-Men promotional stuff out there. There's tons of it because they got so popular during the 80s and the 90s after the animated show. All right, so I thought I'd start with a couple sets from Pizza Hut, and these were, again, comics that were given away at the restaurant themselves. Okay, I believe this was from 1992 or 3. There are 4 issues in this set. They're essentially X-Men, but Marvel Collector Editions. And as you see over here on the price area, it's actually 1993. It says $150 value, but actually this was given away at Pizza Hut back then. Here's number 3, and it came in these poly bags with the comic and also a card. I only have one that has the poly bag and the card. And as you can see, it's all different X-Men of the time. Cyclops and Bishop. Here you have Magneto and Storm and Beast. Here you have Wolverine and Jubilee against Sauron and Sabretooth. And here you have Rogue and Gambit. Okay, so that was one set from '93. Pretty cool little set there. Especially, again, in those 90s when you had the animated series on TV. And then in '94, they did it again, if you can believe that. And this time, it was not just X-Men, but I will show this just as a sort of a, because it does have some X-Men in it, like this one has Jubilee and Professor X. This one obviously has Wolverine and Storm. And these two do not have any X-Men, but just to complete the set, there they are. And again, these are from '94. So you can see that Pizza Hut was very heavily invested into trying to bring in their younger crowd through comics. And in fact, they also had another set, which is called The Creator's Choice, which is a 2-issue miniseries that came with VHS tapes. There's another one on the back of this. So you can see that they put together quite a few different sets to try to entice kids, or to have their parents bring them in, and the comic was one of the lures there. Okay, then there's also this kind of comic, which is actually, this was an insert into the Dallas Time Herald. And again, starring the X-Men at the State Fair of Texas. So I was promoting the State Fair at the time. Actually, there were quite a few of these inserts, but they all were different comics. There was one in Denver, there was one in Columbus, and I think Chicago. I'm not too sure about that. But there are several others. So this is sort of a different type of promotional comic in that it was inserted in the newspaper just to sort of bring awareness to the different events like the State Fair of Texas. So again, you can put together a set of these inserts. I think there's only 4 or 5 of them fairly easily. I have 2 or 3 of them. And then here we have the toy store tie-ins. Again, we have the same kind of price box here, $150 value, and it is from 1993. Okay, so again, X-Men animated series was probably either pretty popular or getting there at this point. And this is interesting because I think it has an early Deadpool appearance. Okay, so that's on one of the Toys R Us tie-ins. There's also this one, which it ties in obviously to the X-Men movie. This is actually the prequel edition before the movie came out in 2000. But again, it was given away in Toys R Us toy stores, which in the US are no longer around, unfortunately. Okay. Then there are these kind of giveaways. This was part of actually a pack-in with I believe it was a Windows, I want to say Windows 98 software by Paragon Software here. But this is a full comic here, actually with art by Mark Bagley. Bagley, sorry. Pretty cool stuff, actually, as you can see here. Nice little cover here as well. So again, you know, they used almost any kind of opportunity, including video games, to advertise these particular characters because they were just so hot back then. And this is one I just received from my friend James Gallegos, and this was included in the Marvel Superheroes Adventure, I believe, role-playing game. So again, very cool cover here, and I'm very happy to have this. I've wanted this one for a while now. So as you can see, there are all kinds of ways that you could put together these kinds of promotional or giveaway sets, just depending on if you just wanted to concentrate on the Pizza Hut restaurants, you can put those sets together. Toys R Us, if you wanted just the games or the video games, that's the way to do it. And there's also this set here, which is actually part of, let me show you the first one, of the Drake's Cakes set. And there's 2 of them. There's this one here, which is the first set. This one has Juggernaut in it as far as the X-Men, and Jubilee over here. And then this one here has Sabretooth and Wolverine, and I believe this one does not have, yep, that one has Wolverine as well. So as you can see, those are the Drake's Cakes, and those were included, cellophaned, in the Drake's Cakes, boxes. So again, a little bit of a promotional aspect to that one. If you had your choice between Drake's Cakes and another brand without these inserts, the kids would probably gravitate towards these. And then Drake's Cakes did another series, I believe this is 93 and 94. And again, here you have no X-Men characters, unless, you've got the Shi'ar, I guess, Gladiator here. But in these 2 issues you do, with Wolverine and the X-Men, there's Cyclops and Iceman back there, etc., etc. So again, this is a kind of a cool little insert, and it was I guess, insert giveaway in those Drake's Cakes. And then finally, the last set I have to show you, X-Men related, are these fast food giveaways, which were, I believe, given away in their their version of a Happy Meal or a kid's meal. And this looks to me like it's a little later, probably from 96 or so. And here you have Cyclops over here. Looks like you got Storm over there. No, that's Fantasia. I'm sorry. I'm not sure who that is right there. I can't quite make it out. And then here you have Wolverine with the Blob and Rogue against Avalanche. I do believe that's who that is. And again, these were from Hardee's restaurants. I think they are nationwide or perhaps regional. And that's it. That's all I have to show you as far as the promotional sets that I have related to the X-Men. There are, again, a lot more of them out there. But I wanted to show you that you can put together these sets fairly easily, depending on how you want to define them. If you just wanted the Drake's Cakes ones, those are 2 different sets. If you just wanted the Pizza Hut one, there's a couple different sets. Toys R Us, there's a couple different ones, etc., etc. But again, for the X-Men collector, if you want to expand your horizons or your collecting horizons out there a little bit, this may be a way of for you to pick up some issues that are not part of the regular canon storylines, but they do have some interesting stories and art in them nevertheless. All right, everybody, that's it. I'll get out of here. I'll meet you on Thursday for the roundup, and then I will be having a support video for Jambo Comics on Saturday or Sunday. All right, everybody, have a great week. Stay safe, be blessed, and be back.